In the name of Almighty Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. As we were saying, the Medina was influenced by the Jewish teaching before the coming of Islam. So this idea of Isaac was the promised child may have been existing among the Medina Jews before the coming of a Prophet Muhammad, before the coming of Islam or revelation to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Those people, or Makkah, those people may have learned this thing from those Jews at that time, and because the Prophet Muhammad in the Quran did not mention names about the sacrifice child, so they feel because those people were telling them it's in our book like that, they believe it, and like that. And Prophet told disciples one time in one like this that do not trust the Jews, a Christian, and do not disbelieve them and disbelieve them also. So they were banned, that they know their book was corrupted, and the book was corrupted, and we can say that for free. It is written in Jeremiah chapter 8 verse 8. How can you say that we are wise? And the Lord, L-A-W, and the Lord is with us. But behold, the lying pen of the scribe have made it to a lie. Bible is confessing here that the Jewish change in the Bible, the lie in the Bible, the writers lie in the Bible, the actual information that were in the Bible, they change it. That is being told to us now. We understand that. Check that information in Jeremiah chapter 8 verse 8. You will see that written there. So we know if Jews are the one that said this to those disciples in Medina, then they lie to those disciples because they corrupted their book. And how did that happen? Then we go firstly to the Bible. The Bible said it in Genesis chapter 22 verse 2. God talking to Abraham. God said to Abraham that, and God said to him, take your son, your only son, your son Isaac, your only son that you love, to the mountain, and you end the story and slaughter him. Now, let us try to investigate that biblical verse. Was Isaac the first son of Abraham? Bible will tell you that's a lie. The same Bible will contradict itself there. The Bible agree that Ishmael was the first son of Abraham. But why here Isaac is being called the first son? Some kind of expulsion took place. They took the name of Ishmael there and put Isaac there so that every good thing can go to the Jews, the Arabs should be throwing outside. And exactly that's why that happened there. Because Ishmael was not the only son of Abraham. Ishmael was born 7 years. Isaac was not the only son of Abraham. Isaac was born 7 years after Ishmael. So Ishmael couldn't have any way be the only son of Abraham. But in some time, Ishmael was the only son of Abraham for 7 years before Isaac was born. So long the word your only son is used, it's referring to Ishmael, because Ishmael, there was a time that Ishmael was the only son to Abraham. There was no time, absolutely no time, that Isaac was the only son to Abraham. That's a lie. It's a fabricated lie, and that is the falsification the people try to do to change the biblical verses to suit their or concern their belief. Now, and how do we know that? We said before that the Bible self said that it had been corrupted. Bible says so. Now, then let us come again to the gospel of Barnabas. And after when Isa, alayhi salatu salam, Jesus, Yeshua was elevated in heaven to God, there were a lot of gospels after him. The Jews went, they threw some of these gospels out because those gospels were giving certain information that were not in their interest, so they didn't include them in the Bible. Like for instance, the gospel of Barnabas. Barnabas is one of the first disciples of Jesus Christ. Now, look at what Barnabas say here. Barnabas is telling us in Barnabas chapter 44, found the book, or go on Google, Barnabas chapter 44. Thereupon said the disciple, O Master, it is though writing in the book of Moses that in Isaac was the promise made. In Isaac was the promise made. Look at what Jesus said in the book of Barnabas, that which agree with the Islamic teaching. Now, in Jesus' answer, with gloom, with agony, he was vexed over the idea. It is so written, but Moses wrote it not known Joshua, but rather our rabbis who fear not God verily said unto you that if you consider the words of angel Gabriel, you shall discover the malice of our scribes and doctors, the malice, the lies, the changing, the piousness of our scribes and our doctors. For the angel said, look at what the angel said. For the angel said, Abraham, all the world shall know how God loved thee. But how shall the world know? But how shall the world know the love that thou bearest for to God? And surely it is necessary that thou do something for love of God. Abraham answered, Behold, the servant of God, ready to do all that which God shall will. Then spake God, saying to Abraham, Take thee son, the firstborn, Ishmael, this son, this firstborn, Ishmael, and come up the mountain to sacrifice him. How is Isaac firstborn? Isaac is never firstborn. Jesus said, Isaac, how is Isaac firstborn? Isaac was never the firstborn. So you see, the corruption, the idea was corrupted. So saying that Dr. Yashikadi mouth is the house's mouth, we don't know that. As a Muslims, we don't know that. We believe he's a scholar in America. He teach Islam in America, but his idea have been totally influenced by the Christian theology. The Christian theology. He wanted to appease the Christians and the Jews at the expense of Islam. So this is the analysis, a pure analysis. You can do your analysis, forensic analysis on the two persons. So we conclude to tell you that Ishmael is the promised child, not Isaac. So Dr. Yashikadu telling you that it is false, it is not accepted, it's baseless, it's coming from the belly of the devil. My beloved brothers and sisters, this is the end of this video. If you like it, you can press the button like. If you like, you can also press the button dislike. I don't really mind. But don't forget to leave your comment at the bottom of the video. And also, do not forget to subscribe to the video so you can receive my new videos. As I greet you in peace in Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This is the end of this video, this series.